Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It has been a little while, but I'm super excited to be back. I haven't been really uploading on this channel purely because honestly lockdown and COVID-19's had a lot of different effect on people differently. I've been vlogging on my vlog channel a little bit, but making beauty videos just didn't feel natural, and obviously everybody's coping with it in a different way, so that's why I haven't been here for a little bit. But I hope that you guys are excited that I'm gonna start uploading videos again on here, just because I honestly really miss it. I love doing videos like this, 0 to 100, get ready with me. If you guys aren't already, then be sure to follow me on Instagram, which is just Leyla, and subscribe if you love content like this and you want to see more. Anyway guys, let's just get straight into this video. Okay guys, so I'm starting off with a fresh face as usual, and I'm going to be making sure to prep my skin properly. It is summertime, but I still really like to make sure that my skin is really well moisturized, even though my skin's kind of oily. So I'm starting off with the Milk Makeup Serum in the watermelon one, and I'm also using the Milk Makeup hydrogrip primer, which is one of my favorites because it's really hydrating, but it also kind of makes things stick to your skin as well, which I feel like I kind of need with my oily combination skin, so I just make sure that's all over. And I also like to use something with a little bit of that bronze tint to it when I'm doing a bronzy look like this. This is kind of like a tinted moisturizer, but not really. It's basically supposed to go underneath makeup, and it just gives a little bit more glow to your skin, which is really nice. When you've got oily skin, you don't really need more glow, but I just feel like it kind of gives that nice finish to your skin, and then when you put foundation on top, it looks a little bit less fake looking, which I really like. So I'm also just prepping my eyes using some concealer or primer, whichever one works best for you, and then I'm going in with this palette from Beauty Bay, and this is the only eyeshadow palette that I'm going to be using. And to be honest, I kind of feel like I forgot how to do eyeshadow because it's been so long. Literally the whole of lockdown I've done the same makeup look if I ever needed to do it for just like Instagram or something. I've definitely been lacking creativity, so I want to try and slowly get back into using eyeshadow in just different colors again. So we're starting off basic with something bronze golden, but we're gonna get there guys. So this look is super simple. I just started off with a transition shade in my crease and then applied a little bit more of a warmer color in the outer V, and now I'm just applying a little bit more of a darker brown close to the lash line and kind of taking it up into the very like depth of that outer V area just to give it a little bit of smokiness, but I'm not going for anything too crazy. I kind of want to go for that soft glam effect, and I want the focus to be on the color that we're using for the lid. So I'm actually using a cream eyeshadow that's just going to be used as our base. This is also from Beauty Bay as well, and I'm just using this to create a little bit of a cut crease, but not really, nothing too over the top or fancy, just because I want it to be clean and not messy looking. And then I'm going to go on top of that using my gold eyeshadow from the same palette, and that just really helps to make that gold eyeshadow pop. I love doing cream eyeshadow with a powder one on top. I think it's really effective. So the cream eyeshadow that I used was a little bit more of that kind of white champagne kind of look, but I wanted it to be more warm, so I chose one of the nice like warm golden tones from that palette from Beauty Bay. So once I have my eyeshadow on my lid, I'm going to be doing eyeliner today. I wasn't really sure if I was going to create something more smoky, but I wanted something that was going to really lift my eyes nicely. And normally when I've got kind of like a gold shimmery eyeshadow, I just feel like a black intense liquid eyeliner usually has a better effect and goes nicer with false lashes, just personally, and I find it easier. It's not that black eyeshadow wouldn't look nice, but I just feel like I wanted it to look more strong, so I used some pen liquid eyeliner and I applied my false lashes on top of this. And I just feel like this look is not complete without false eyelashes. These are from Tatti lashes, and I absolutely love this brand. Like, they're my new favorites for false lashes. Next up, I'm going to be doing my foundation, and today I am using the EX1 invisiwear. It's definitely been a while since I've used this one, and I'm just dotting this around my face and making sure to blend this in also to my neck. My body is just all kind of different colors right now from like being out in the sun. Some places have definitely caught the sun and are more tanned, and then some places definitely not, but I was kind of going by my arms because I was wearing a strapless top at the end of this look. So yeah, I basically blended that into my skin, and then once I had finished with that, I wanted to make sure that I made my face look nice and even as far as different tones. So I applied some concealer in my under eye area. I also applied this on my forehead and also my chin, and that way we kind of just highlight these areas and bring them forward. It's actually been a really long time since I've applied this much concealer, so it had been a while, but I blended this in and then I just feel like it looked so much nicer, and especially when you add bronzer or contour, it just really brings your whole face together and really helps to sculpt it. So next I'm going to be applying some powder, and it's clearly been a long time since I've done this because I spilled powder all over myself, but I'm just using this powder. It's kind of like a translucent glowy looking powder, and I'm using it on my under eyes predominantly because I want to make sure that I don't have any creases, so I kind of head there first, and then I use that powder for the rest of my face as well, just to make sure that everything is nice and set, because of course it is warmer, it's a lot easier for my face to create oil. But also I also just went with a little bit of bronzer. I didn't go too crazy with the bronzer today because I feel like all the other steps by highlighting and just my foundation and everything, I didn't feel like I needed too much bronzer today. And then I also highlighted my under eyes again with a highlighting powder, just to bring forward again that under eye area and to really give it that nice sculpted look. Next, moving on to my eyebrows. I've been liking a more bushier looking eyebrow lately, so my current kind of way of doing it, by the way, I can do a in-depth tutorial on this if you guys want to see it, but I'm just going to run through it quickly and just get ready with me. I like to apply a clear brow gel through it, and I'm using the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit, and I kind of apply it through my eyebrows, and then I will comb through my eyebrows and kind of make sure they're all sticking up as it's drying, and that way it just looks a lot more full and it kind of makes all the hairs stay in place. And then once I've done that, I will let that dry because I don't want it to be still semi-wet whilst I'm of course putting in eyebrow pencil. So in the meantime, I'll just contour my nose, and I'm using the same contour and highlight palette that I used to highlight my under eyes. I'm also just going to be applying a little bit of blush to the apples of my cheeks, kind of like just behind my apples and kind of going up a little bit, just because I feel like this lifts the face up. Also for this look, I'm going to be applying some faux freckles. I've been loving to do this, especially during the summertime, just because I think it looks so pretty. I honestly think freckles are the most beautiful things ever. I'm using this faux freckle product from Lottie London, and I just kind of like create the freckles and then pat it into my nose. And then after that, I'm moving back to my eyebrows and using an eyebrow pencil from Soap and Glory to create brow strokes and basically create the effect of bushy brows, when in reality I don't really have the thickest or bushiest brows. It's just the way that I've filled them in. So yeah, I've really been liking this kind of brow style lately rather than something that's a little bit more harsh. But I do like to apply concealer underneath it still, because I just think that it really enhances the eyeshadow, and I think that it helps with this kind of look. So guys, I've changed into that strapless top I was telling you about. Definitely not naked, I promise you that. And I'm moving on to my lips. I'm applying Rimmel Cappuccino lip pencil, which is of course my favorite lip pencil to use for nude. Then I applied a lipstick from Huda Beauty, which was a little bit too dark. Once I applied it, I really liked the tone of it actually. It had like a nice fleshy pink kind of tone, which is really nice, but it was a little bit dark, so I applied a little bit of concealer on top of it, and this just kind of lightened it just a teeny bit. And then I went over this with a gloss from NARS, and I am obsessed. This is probably one of my favorite lip glosses right now. I'll have the name of it down below in the description box. It's so gorgeous. It's so glittery and gold, and it's just so perfect for this look. I also applied a bit of highlighter, which is something I have really not been doing like the past 6 months. I just don't really do this that often anymore, but as you can see, I'm applying a very small amount of this because I just don't feel like you need much. And I'm also applying it to areas like my collarbones and just kind of those areas to create that nice golden look to kind of bring it all together. So guys, this is the finished look. I really hope you've enjoyed this video. I'm super happy to be back. Let me know down in the comments what other videos you want to see from me next. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe watch some of my last videos as well, or head to my vlog channel if you want to see what I've been up to in the last few months. And I can't wait to see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys!